So we open that file. So we can see the latest version. So the next part which we're going to do, we take all this copy which we have here, all this file. We can write it here and we put it here. So that's it. So we exit and we are going to update the file. Next part, we need to update this configuration which we made here by saying source. We're going to activate it, right? Source /rs. So after that, you're going to configure the Hadoop. So we come to the next part here. We have redirected the link here, but let us do it once again for Java-C. All right, so we can redirect the link and we have to come up to this nano Hadoop environment. You copy this link, you paste it, you come at the last here, in between, you look where the Hadoop, we need to configure Java, okay? We need to configure the Java. So the Java configuration, we come here, this Java configuration, we remove this one and we need to update it to the latest one. So the latest one, which we need to put in that Java configuration is as follows. So we can take the following. We can take these two files, it's okay. If we take them, if we take these two files, it's okay, no problem. So either I'll remove this and I can paste this. Oops. I can paste these two files once again. Okay, so here we can keep these files here. What is? Okay, so it is coming like this way. So I can put this next line, save. Sorry, I do X, save, and then we come next file. We need to go to CD. We can browse the CD where Hadoop is installed. We can go to where CD Hadoop is installed. So once we are inside, we can download the Java's activation. We can activate this Java jar. Okay, these are not necessary, but let's try to put them inside here so that we can have the full version of our installation here. Okay, so you can either, it says temporary APR, it's unresolved, it says there's an error, somewhere there's an error, it's okay. That's not necessary. So you can either put it after some time. All right, if it is not working, no problem. So we can install it. So we have to check the Java version. What Java version do we have? CD. You have to check the Java version. Okay. It's a 3.6 here. As you can see, it's a 3.6. All right. The next part, you're going to install sudo nano, which means you're going to install the core part of the Java. I mean, the core part of Hadoop. All right, so we come inside this configuration part here. Inside the configuration part, and we copy these properties here. We put all these properties inside. Okay, so we have to put inside. We have to add these properties inside there. And if something is missing here, then it's gonna cause the error. So here we have to cross it with property. Okay, so all right, let me check once again. Okay, so exit. So next part here, we need to make a directory where the name node can be stored. We can create this, the name node where they will be stored. And again, we need to change the owner of that name node. All right, so we need to update the HDFS. We need to create the HDFS file, come inside this file here. And inside this file, we are going to look the replica, right? So we're going to mention what replica should be there. So we need to put this file here, or this file should be copied, and we paste them here. Okay, we paste them inside here. All right, so exit. Yes. Next file, we configure MapReduce. We configure the MapReduce. We put inside the configuration here. We take this file. We take this file. We paste them here. The YAR and MapReduce. YAR means yet another resource negotiator. So you can view the last video, or the last classes. You can be able to understand properly all theories which you have learned. And last, we come to the YAR. We configure the YAR by taking all these properties here. We take them here. And we need to paste them here. So the last part here, that was the last part. We again log in into Hadoop. And we are going to format what we have done. So HDFS, DFS format. So we can format our name node so that it can refresh everything. All right. Right, shut down, everything is fine. Now, as you can see, the installation is done. So let us check what is there. We say start or SSH. So here you're starting all daemon, okay? Or daemon or daemons. So this one. We are starting such as name node, data node, and resource manager. So all you're starting them. If some are not starting, then you need to check your configuration and check where you have made a mistake. Somewhere you may make a mistake, it's okay, but you have to check correctly. So now, as you can see, name node started, data node started, secondary name node started, resource manager has to start. Okay, resource manager is starting, and node manager is starting. All right, so we are going to look the processes which are on services once this is done. Okay, so you have to check JPS. JPS will show us how many nodes. Look here, data node is running, node manager is running, secondary resource name node, they're all running. Okay, they're all running. So after you check all these name nodes which are running here now, the next part which you can do, you may check, you may have or you may need to check what you may need to check, what you may want to check, the browser to check if it works. You may say GDFS, DFS, ls. Now there's a no file, GDFS, DFS, DFS, MK, or we say touch Z file 1. So you may put file 1 on your root. Okay, you may put file 1 on your root. It says HDFS local user dot, okay, is a directory. So you may say, okay, one, let's say we put them there. Okay, we say HDFS, DFS, mkdr, mkdr, file 1, mkdr, and we say directory 1 or HDFS. All right. I create directory, I call HDFS, and then I say, let me create the empty file inside there. Touch Z file 1. File 1. Sorry. Okay. I put in HDFS. I put file 1. So we get an empty. Now HDFS, DFS, RS. We can check how many files or how many directories are there. We have one directory. We have one directory here under super user do. So this is one way of installing Hadoop on Ubuntu. This was a part 2. Thank you, and try to make the same.